United States' approval of a possible sale of 6 Boeing Apache or Bell Viper helicopters on March 30 to the Philippines may shut the door on a proposed sale of Turkish ATAK T129 choppers to Manila. In December 2019, Filipino Defense Secretary Lorenzana announced that the Philippine Air Force PUF has chosen the ATAK T129, adding that their budget for attack helicopters, estimated at 250 million United States dollars, could afford 8 to 10 units. A memorandum of understanding (MO) had been singed then to pursue negotiations. However, there has been no development since the MO. Modest defense budget. The U.S. State Department's announcement states that the Philippines government has requested to buy 6 Boeing Apache AH-64E chopper plus weapons, communications and maintenance package worth $1.5 billion or 6 Bell AH-1Z Viper with fewer weapons worth $450 million. Selecting either of the US-made helicopters has come as a surprise given the modest defense budget of President Rodrigo Duterte's government. The Philippines' national budget for 2020 is a modest 188.6 billion pesos, $3.6 billion. This comes soon after Manila is said to have concluded a deal with Russia by 17 Mi-171 heavy-lift helicopter worth some $250 million. A Philippines delegation had visited Moscow in the Russian helicopters plane in Ulan-Ude from March 3 to 7 this year, and a deal is said to be in the making, according to Russian sources. Attack helicopter engine trouble. The trigger for letting go the Turkish ATAK 129 Advanced Attack and Tactical Reconnaissance Helicopter is said to be American denial of export permission to sell the LHT-804A engine made by Rolls-Royce and Honeywell, which has US-made components in it. However, Turkey has not given up on the deal and is exploring other engine options, including developing one on its own or with help from a foreign source. A deal to sell 30 helicopters to Pakistan for an estimated $750 million could not proceed due to lack of export license for the engine. The US has been courting Philippines to buy helicopters for some time now. In November 2019, the PUF received 2 used Bell AH-1 Cobra attack helicopters which the government of Jordan gifted to the Philippines. Jordan gifts Bell AH-1F Cobras to the Philippines. However, the gift seems to have been financed in some part from further purchase of US weapons by Jordan and to wean in Manila into using and maintaining the Bell helicopters. The ex-Jordan Bell AH-1F Cobras come armed with 2 anti-tank missiles, 70 mm Hydra rockets and a 20 mm M197 cannon. A generous gift by any standards. The inclusion of Boeing in this deal is surprising given that the Apache's package costs more than 3 times as that of the Bell AH-1Z Viper, which is not far behind in performance and deploys almost similar weapons. It is also nearly half the Philippines' annual defense budget. The threat to the Philippine armed forces comes from terrorists who do not have the kind of air defense systems that a regular army would have. So a heavily armed Apache or Viper carrying a super expensive price tag would be overkill at best.